Hey guys, I want to have a quick conversation about how to get wealth, how to build wealth starting from zero. How you can get rich, right? Just a few things that it takes to actually get started, because it's possible. Now I'm telling you guys, point blank, it is possible to start from nothing and get to something. And I know it's possible because I did it. My journey is this, guys. When I was 30 years old, I had a negative $30,000 net worth. And that's really when I started my money journey. I owed $15,000 on a Honda Civic. I owed about $25,000 on student loans. And then I owed about $10,000 on some medical bills and attorney fees. So that's what I owed, about $50,000. But my assets was the $10,000 that my car was worth. And I had another $10,000 from being a teacher, right? I had some money that was coming from my teacher retirement fund. So I had liabilities of $50,000 and I had assets of about $20,000. So I had a negative $30,000 net worth to my name. And I was able to turn that around to where I am today, a 7-figure net worth. So as a grown man, guys, I was broke. I had a negative net worth. And maybe that's where you are right now. Maybe you have a negative net worth. But listen, it's possible. It's not over. Hopefully on this video, I can motivate some of you, encourage some of you, and inspire you to reach your financial goals, to reach financial freedom, and do it as soon as possible. So let me jump into a few things that I want to share with you guys. The first thing is you gotta get a skill. You have to have a skill that's more of a higher paying skill. It doesn't have to be something that's gonna make you a millionaire because of the income, but it has to be something that at least is gonna allow you to make a substantial amount of money over a long period of time, consistently. Having a skill is gonna help you have regular income. That's gonna help you make enough money to not only pay your bills, but take care of some of the other things that I'm mentioning on this video. Now, secondly, you gotta have a job. Once you have a skill, you want to take that skill and go out and get employment. You got to work somewhere. Now listen, some of you may be saying, hey, I want to start a business. That's cool too, but you can't start a business without a skill. So the first thing is a skill. The second thing is get some regular income, whether it's going to be your own business or it's going to be some type of work that you're doing as an employee. It doesn't matter, but you got to take that skill and use it to get steady income somehow. And for some of you, you might just say, hey, I can't get a skill, but I already have a job. Well, if you already have a job, then you are actually building and developing skills. So after you get your skills and you get a job or you get somewhere to make some regular, consistent money, business, whatever it may be. Third, you got to get some vision and a plan. You got to figure out where you're going. You got to look in the future and say, what do I want and how do I get there? So you want to eliminate or cut down the time that you're spending on Netflix, or the time that you're spending hanging out with friends, or the time that you're spending going to the parties and the concert or the clubs, wherever you spend that time. You got to begin to say, hey, I need to reduce that so I can focus more on my plan. Now, I don't want you to cut out all of your fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun, but you just got to get focused. And the time that you spend doing all the other stuff is the time that's taken away from your dreams, from your vision, from your goals and things that you want to accomplish down the road. So spend time with your vision. Spend time developing your plan, with your plan, going over your plan, fine-tuning and tweaking your plan for financial freedom, your plan for financial success, right? You got to start imagining and visualizing and mapping that thing out that you want on paper. That's your strategy. Guys, in 2002, when I started working for the federal government and I got involved with their thrift savings plan, they call it a TSP, I didn't have much at all. So I was all over the planning tools, the compound interest tables, all of the things that was mapping out and showing me where my money could go if I kept plugging money into it. And I was writing down my goals, writing down action steps for each goal. And ultimately, it paid off. Hey guys, if you're getting anything at all out of this video, do me a favor, smash the like button, share the video, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. And drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. What are some other ways that somebody can go from zero to wealth or zero to rich? Now, number 4 is this. You gotta commit to changing your habits. You gotta commit to doing wealth building stuff. Things like a monthly budget, reading and learning more and more about financial freedom. So you gotta commit to saving money and put money back for that emergency fund. And you gotta commit to getting out of debt, to paying off your debt, especially on things that are going down in value and things with high interest rates. You gotta make a commitment to discipline yourself and change the way you behave with money and change the way you give and volunteer your time and your money and your services to other people. These are all wealth building habits that you got to commit to. And maybe it's meeting new people or changing your network of friends that you're around to make sure that you're around people that are going where you want to go instead of people who are at where you're trying to get away from. Maybe it's committing to a better attitude or positive thinking or doing something different on a regular basis, right? But you got to commit to the disciplines that's going to lead to more money, that's going to lead to better habits with money, right? It's going to lead to sacrifices that you need to make to get to where you want to go and changing what you've been taught about money, because everything you've been taught about money has led you to where you are right now with money. If you're not where you want to be with money right now, then you need to consider committing to a whole new set of habits to help you reach your financial freedom, because your philosophy about money has to change, right? Nothing else changes in your life until you change, including your money. Now, the fifth thing you got to do, guys, is you got to start investing in the stock market, investing in your long-term financial well-being. Go ahead and open a brokerage account at Vanguard or Fidelity. Go ahead and make sure you're contributing to your job's 401k, at least up to the match and even more than the match. Stretch yourself as much as you possibly can so that down the road, you'll have more money, right? A lot of people put money into their 401k, but a lot of people don't put enough money into their 401k or their traditional IRA or their Roth IRA or their brokerage account. Start sacrificing and putting more money away. You got to start investing for your future starting yesterday, right? That means as soon as possible. The sooner, the better. But remember, it's never too late to get started. Now, the last thing I want you to do is I want you to become a collector of assets, a collector of things that are going up in value. I don't mean a collector of shoes and hats and coats and jackets and all these material things that really are going to go down in value, right? I mean, you need to become a collector of assets that are going up in value. One of my favorite is real estate. I bought my first piece of real estate back in the year 2000, and I've owned real estate ever since. And these pieces of real estate that I've owned have made me lots of money. So you need to be a collector of assets that are going up in value. I really like real estate. If that's something different for you, that's fine. But I like real estate because real estate is stable, right? It's very stable. Now, I know there's some times when the market values go up and down and all these things happen, but over the course of 10, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, real estate is going to be there. It's going to be increased in value. So I really love real estate, but that's up to you. You just want to be a collector of things that are going up in value so that when you look at your net worth statement, your assets are growing. Your liabilities are shrinking. And so now what's happening is your net worth is going up over the course of many years. Now remember this, guys, you can't just buy real estate, right? You got to learn a little bit about real estate. You got to figure out the market. You got to increase your knowledge. Get around the right people who are also owners of real estate if you want to be an investor in real estate. Now I have a bunch of real estate videos on this channel. I'm going to leave a little link right here for you. Go ahead and check those videos out when you get a moment. Go ahead and binge watch those videos if you have to, just so you can learn some introductory stuff to help you get started if you want to learn more about real estate. Hey guys, the bottom line is it's possible. It's doable. Starting from nothing and ending with something is something that you can do. Now, I hope these things that I gave you on this video are helpful for you. If you want to reach out to me, guys, I'm going to leave my contact information in the description box of this video below. And check out some of these other videos right here, guys, for more help on your financial journey. Hey guys, the best person to take care of the old you is the young you. Take care of yourself and always take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.